Welcome back. We are doing something a bit different today. Doing a flight review. Just leaving Chiang Mai, had a great time here with the kids and Lena. And we're flying on VietJet. So we thought we'd do a bit of a flight review and let you know what they're like. Off to Bangkok. This is actually Thai VietJet, which is their VietJet subsidiary that's based in Thailand. So they're slightly different to normal VietJet, but yeah, we're going to do a couple of flights. The first flight is from Phuket up to Chiang Mai, and then the second flight will be from Chiang Mai back to Bangkok. Checking in process was pretty seamless. None of us had checked baggage. The only thing that I thought was a bit unusual, you couldn't check in online, but as soon as you get to the terminal, there was no problems checking in. Through the little self-serve kiosk there, we didn't have to check any bags, so we just went straight through and boarded the plane without getting the bags weighed. So the bags weren't weighed for either flight, and the check-in was pretty straightforward. We just couldn't do it online. It said it wasn't available, but yeah, apart from that, no problems. So the first flight we'll get into now, and that's the flight from Phuket up to Chiang Mai. Okay, so Lena and I got the meals, around $6 Australian or $4 US for a meal and a drink. The meals were actually really good. Can't fault them at all. So they're pre-ordered. Look, the flight was really comfortable. We paid extra for upfront seats because the flights were so cheap. There's 3 rows in the front of the plane, which are classed as Skyboss, which is VietJet's sort of premium class. So no one was in those for either flight. But look, the flight was really good. The hosties were amazing. The food was pretty good. We actually left 20 minutes early and got into Chiang Mai half an hour early. So no problems at all. So highly recommend VietJet. So that was the first flight up to Chiang Mai. How is it, hon? What's the verdict?
A bit of spice. It's quite nice.
Bit spicy?
It's hot. Heat hot.
Heat hot. Yeah, yeah. Nice. So here's these Skyboss seats. There is a lot of extra leg room. Sorry, I made it back. The up front seats, which are the 3 rows behind, rows 4, 5 and 6, they do not have extra leg room. You're just paying $12 a seat Australian to sit up the front so you can get off first. We didn't have checked baggage, like I said, so just carry on. So took the seats, jumped off, and away we went. Okay, so here's the price breakdown for the Phuket to Chiang Mai. Its price per adult was $13.18. We paid for flexible tickets and we paid for seat selection at $12 each. So total was Australian $53, man, super cheap, no problems. Just leaving Chiang Mai, had a great time here with the kids and Lena. Okay, here we are boarding the flight from Chiang Mai back to Bangkok. This one, the price, I absolutely can't believe it. I don't know how they can do it for so cheap. So, is that a cup? No one in the Skyboss ones once again. Okay, so this is us boarding the second flight, Chiang Mai back to Bangkok. This was the super amazing, super cheap flight, man, like less than $1. So you'll see at the end how much it was with a breakdown. It was actually less than 1 cent, if you can believe that. So I don't know how they do it. Once again, we had the upfront seats, had no check bags, get off nice and quick, and another great flight, left on time, got in on time. The checking in was exactly the same through the airports of Thailand kiosk. The little kiosk where you just put your passport on and print you out a boarding pass. Our bags didn't get weighed again for this flight. Yeah, so some guys had 2 bags and they were pulling the piss a bit with how much stuff they were taking, which takes up room from other people, so a bit disappointing. But look, we had no problems because we picked our seats up the front. And yeah, another great flight, no problems at all, and fantastic. This is now where we're going to have a look at these crazy prices. Okay, I'll break it all down for you. Okay, so here we go with the cheapest flight in the world, or maybe in Asia, I don't know. It's absolutely crazy. So 2 adult tickets, $20, $20.99 Australian. Like I said before, we paid the extra flexible ticket option, and we paid $12 each Australian. So similar to the other flight, that was 53, but then you'll see the price breakdown from the actual booking.com and how much the flight was compared to the taxes. So as we tick over there, okay, so you'll notice that the flight is minus 78 cents Australian. So $10.49, which is $11 worth of tax, minus the 78 cents for the flight fare. So I don't know how they can do that. We booked these on one day, and then Kale wanted to come with us, so I booked his tickets later, and his were $30 in the afternoon. So we got these super cheap. I don't know how it works. So we booked about 6 months in advance. So I just jumped online and saw it. So if you know how they can do it and sell tickets for less than $1 for the actual flight and you're just paying the taxes, then let us know in the comments. But look, overall, VietJet, super cheap, great staff. The thing was on time. Both flights were on time or even early, and thoroughly recommend, and we'd use them again for sure. So hope this helps you out if you're traveling Thailand or even Vietnam soon. Cheers.